Hi, I'm Paula from Paula Spec Ed, and this is Brad Henning from Hypnosis Changeworks. And we've been talking to you about NLP and about the use of words, the use of language, and the types of effects that we can get as results from using certain words or
Right. So those words are based on hypnotic language patterns,
right,
which
and how
NLP models.
and we can end up getting certain emotional responses from using specific words.
Absolutely.
So that the use of language, even though we think we're just saying things, that they're actually, if we use language more effectively, we can get the results that we're looking for, more positive results.
Right. Either in ourselves or in the person we're communicating to.
Right. So just by changing sometimes one word or sometimes one letter in a word, we can end up changing our whole outlook on that thing. For example, if we say every morning, oh my God, I have to go to work.
Or I've got to go to work, or I need to go to work, or I should go to work. Those are called modal operators of necessity. There are modal operators of possibility, modal operators of impossibility.
And they all feel very negative.
Well, they feel negative when it's a modal operator of necessity, because you need to do it, which is coming from an outside source. When you choose to do something, that comes from within, and that always feels good. When you have to do something, when you need to do something, that feels alien to the body, even when you're the one saying it. I need to go to work. So a simple example is, as Paula said, I got to go to work. So if you say, I got to go to work, I got to go to work, I got to go to work, that's a very negative feeling. Typically, you check yourself, it doesn't feel so good. And you can change one letter. You can take the got and change it to an E, and I get to go to work, I get to go to work. It's a privilege to go to work is what you start to recognize in that. I get to have a paycheck. I get to have all of the benefits that one gets from working. And you can change how you feel about it because it changes the meaning, and then you'll behave differently.
Right. So just stop and say that for a second. Just say, I've got to go to work. And then say, I get to go to work. I get to go to work today. And you'll feel how different that sentence becomes, what it means, ends up meaning to you. And we're just reframing it now. So I get to go to work. It's a privilege to be able to have a job.
Right.
And that so I get the opportunity.
That's one example. There might be all number of circumstances in your life where someone is telling you, you should do this. And in NLP, they say, don't should all over everybody. It never feels good when you have the should. So think of circumstances in your life where someone has told you you should, according to who? Or when you say, I need to, I have to, I've got to. What if I didn't? What if I did it this way? How different would that be? You can also ask yourself, how can I phrase that so that I can use another language pattern that's offering me choice? So what if I wish to do this? What if I'd like to do that? What if I choose to do that? What are the possibilities? So those sorts of words or that line of thought, start applying that, and that can change how you feel about how you're engaging the world day to day.
Right. So starting tomorrow, you're going to get up in the morning and you're going to catch yourself when you say, oh, I've got to get the garbage out, or oh, I've got to get the rent paid this week. Oh, I got to go to work. Stop yourself, reframe it, change those words from I've got to I get to, and start to see and feel the difference that those few words make.
And if changing the garbage doesn't seem a privilege by saying I get to, you could say I can just get the garbage done. Simplify it. It means I only have to do it. That's what just is meaning. So it's a simplified way.
Right. Or you can say, Brad, you need to go get the garbage taken out.
You could do that.